Hello and welcome everybody. This is a call tracking overview video that will show you how to log in and check your call data as part of your marketing program. So without further ado, the first thing you're going to do is go to your web browser and load up the screen, which I've already done. You can access the screen by going to calltracking.noriskSEO.com. What you're going to want to do is log in with your username and password, which you should have already set up. When you were provided the registration link to create your account, you would have had to have entered your payment information as well as your account name, your username and password. So make sure you keep that handy. And if you want to log in to check your call data, this is the page you'll go to in the future. Again, calltracking.noriskSEO.com. Once you log in, you will be brought to an overview page that looks similar to this. What you'll want to do, though, the most easy to use and interpret report is the call overview report, which we're looking at now. To access this report, you'll just want to click on the calls tab on the global menu here that's always at the top of the screen. And when you click on that, it opens up a sub menu. You simply click on call log. This will show you all of the calls that your marketing campaign has generated in order of the data that it was received, the most recent being at the top. So this table right here, starting from left to right, the columns are going to show the contact information, the name, the phone number, the location, the source. So if you're doing Google Organic, Google AdWords, maybe a Bing PPC campaign, if you're doing a YouTube ad campaign, you can have unique numbers for each different source that you're generating traffic or calls through. And it'll show right here for that caller what source was used. You also have visitor details. Sometimes you get keyword data if it's not a very lengthy search term that was used that we actually have in our index with search volume. It'll tell you obviously the referring source and the page that they landed on your website. So some of them land on our search engine optimization page, others land on our conversion report page, so on and so forth. So pretty good information, which also communicates with Google Analytics. There, we're able to do a lot more with the data, such as attribute it to different entry path pages to see how that visitor interacted with your site afterwards. You can also score the call. So let's say you want to start organizing your call data to see which of these calls actually turned into a client or a closed job, or whether you're a service-based provider or an e-commerce store. You want to track revenue. So sometimes if you're not selling products, you want to start tagging revenue to your callers. Let's say this caller turned into a client and you wanted to score the card or the caller. You click on this score button. You click on the converted button since it converted from a lead to a customer. And then you just enter your revenue amount that you made from that client. So let's say you made $100 in revenue from that client and you put the date that the client was acquired. What will happen when you do this and you hit save here is this data will then go right into Google Analytics. And then you'll be able to literally see how much revenue you're generating from your calls. So if you have that and you're able to track your form submissions, you're getting really, really close to being able to track your return on advertising spend, which is what we're trying to help you do. So I'd recommend highly that you take advantage of this score feature. Again, click on the score button of the silhouette person in a suit here. When the caller is identified that it went from a lead to a closed customer or new client acquisition, hit the converted button, enter the conversion revenue amount. If you'd rather put profit margin, that's fine too. Just make sure you inform your project manager that you're recording profit margins, not revenue amount, and simply apply the date. Make sure to hit save afterwards, or else it won't communicate with our Google Analytics tracking. So I'm going to hit close since I'm not actually going to tag that call, and just continue going through. After the score button, you have the audio button, which will play the actual phone call for you. It's very nice if you want to see how your sales team is performing. You can also go back to pick up on any points that you may have not written down during that call for your sales team. Metrics, the next column, just show the time and the date stamp. Call routing is showing where the call is being forwarded to. You can email the call recording or flag it and block it in the future from ever being able to go through if it's a solicitor. So if you wanted to email, you simply add the email and a simple subject and message. It'll include the call recording if you hit check on the include call record box, and then hit send call, and it'll email it right away. All right, guys, that does it. It's very easy to use. Like I said, we'll create other videos for other features of the software, but this is it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye now.